Throughout his decades-long career, Ryan Reynolds has locked lips with many an A-lister, and a number of them have been more than happy to kiss and tell. Sophia Bush co-starred with Reynolds in 2002's Van Wilder. The film was Bush's first, which is nerve-wracking enough. However, it also came with the added pressure of it being her first ever on-screen kiss. Luckily for Bush, though, Reynolds was happy to coach her through it. She told Entertainment Tonight, "I said something about it being my first day, and he was like, okay, here's a couple of things you need to know," and gave me just little technical tips that were so helpful, put me completely at ease. Yeah, he's just the best. Bush also went on to laud him for being a stand-up guy in an industry where that can be a rarity, adding, "I just remember Ryan Reynolds being the most professional and kind and courteous man. And I mean, you want to talk about good men in Hollywood, like aces all around." As for his kissing abilities, Bush has kept it professional, never going into detail. But Bush hinted to E! News that it had been a good one, saying, "My first on-screen kiss was with Ryan Reynolds. Not shabby." One star who wasn't so enamored with the prospect of planting one on Ryan Reynolds, his Deadpool franchise leading lady, Morena Baccarin. However, it had nothing to do with Reynolds himself. Speaking to Desday Hollywood, ahead of the first Deadpool film, Baccarin explained that she didn't like kissing Reynolds because of the prosthetics he had to wear to look scarred. She said, "I'm not going to lie to you. Looking at that thing was crazy. And the first time I saw it, I said, I got to kiss that." Reynolds didn't paint a particularly pretty picture of what happened when they did actually kiss, saying, "I remember when we first kissed, there was a slight squishing sound. It didn't help that the scene also happened right at the end of the day, which contributed to the experience being what Reynolds described as hot and nasty." Yeah, we're not shocked this wasn't the best ever smooching sequence.
I keep saying that kissing him in that mask is like kissing a giant latex condom.
Oh,
because he basically just smells like rubber the entire time.
A few years after Van Wilder, Ryan Reynolds went on to star in Just Friends alongside Amy Smart and Anna Faris. The film's poster featured Smart kissing Reynolds on the cheek and Faris taking up a slightly less demure posture, borderline ripping off his bottom lip.
God, I want to lick your skin off.
I prefer you didn't.
More than a decade after the film's release, Faris joked about it in an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. Asked by a fan if she could share her best and worst on-screen kisses, she admitted that she typically didn't tend to have serious kisses on camera, but that her Just Friends kiss was a standout moment.
Is a moment where I almost take Ryan's lower lip off.
Nice.
My teeth. That was pretty.
Yes.
That was pretty fun.
Given that Faris joked during press for Just Friends that she and Reynolds found the same kinds of things funny, something tells us it was probably a memorable kiss for him as well. That and the fact that he probably had to ice his lip afterwards. No list of stars who've kissed Ryan Reynolds would be complete without a mention of his moment with Andrew Garfield at the 2017 Golden Globes. Some will remember that Ryan Gosling walked away the victor for his role in La La Land, only to be upstaged by Reynolds and Garfield locking lips at their table.
Over here, stealing the thunder, is Andrew Garfield and Ryan Reynolds.
Speaking to Wired about the moment, Garfield revealed that he had been the one to pitch it. According to the Spider-Man alum, he suggested Reynolds kiss him if he won the award for his work in Deadpool, rather than Blake Lively. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Reynolds was up for the prank. Garfield told Wired, he was like, "What if? Even if I don't win, I'm like, yeah, let's just kiss." That's exactly what happened. And suffice it to say, Garfield has no regrets. As he quipped to Wired, "It was nice to do it. I liked it."
I mean, I'm happy for them, honestly, you know? Good for them.